Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, it's Monday morning, the week's off to a good start. Ran around, did errands this morning, in the process of putting together a couple of recipes. Might even be a recipe video there. And just doing some of that boring stuff that I needed to get out of the way before I can get to what I'm really doing. So I thought it was time to make a video. Today I want to talk about struggling on raw vegan and taking a step back. I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd take the time now and hit that subscribe button, click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Less than a week to go before I head to Woodstock. Don't know when that'll be when you see this one, but getting pretty excited about it. I haven't been to summer camp in years and years. Hell, I haven't been around people in a long time. That's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to more than anything. It's just being around some people, having some good conversation, eating some fruit, and just trying to get videos and stuff done in preparation ahead of time. But anyhow, let's go ahead and jump into it. Taking a step back. Sometimes in any situation in life, problem solving, I like to just take a step back and be kind of analytical with it. Where you're real with yourself, you ask some hard questions to yourself, you probe, it's almost kind of like a weird interview with yourself. Not really, but just kind of stepping back and analyzing what you're doing. And you have to be honest about what you come up with. One of the first things I'm at is look at your personal situation. Not at how others are doing or where they're living, how they're doing it, what anything they're doing. We can take examples from others, but we're all unique individuals, and you have your situation that you live in, and that has to do with your location, your geography, your living situation, your socioeconomic, how much money you have to feed yourself and feed your family. If you have a family, are you dealing with the dynamics of other people? Are there other people in the house that either eat this lifestyle or have no interest in this lifestyle whatsoever? So you have to evaluate your situation, and also you have to ask yourself, what is it? Sometimes just ask yourself real honestly, what is it that's causing you to struggle? If you really had to pinpoint something, and be honest with yourself and not give some bullshit excuse type, well, it's this or that. Just you looking yourself in the mirror. What do you think it is that's causing you to struggle? And only you can answer that. Like I said, I was kind of talking about geography and circumstances. You have to ask yourself, is it realistic where I am? Is raw vegan realistic? Is fully raw vegan realistic? Most people are going to be able to do some form of raw vegan, high carb, plant-based where they live, and most people are going to be able to get a fair percentage of raw vegan, but is it realistic? Is it feasible for you to be a fully raw vegan where you are? Don't just think, is it remotely possible? Is it realistic with your lifestyle? I'm not saying, is it absolutely possible that somebody, if they were, working on it all the time, doing this, and that, could do it? Is it possible for you to do it? The next question is a tough one, and people get kind of defensive about it. And only you, like I say, this is a little conversation you're having with yourself. I'm not leading you in any certain directions, but is it possible to change your location? I mean, can you leave? Is there even? I'm not saying you pick up tomorrow and you just get rid of everything and you leave, but do you see it being realistic somewhere in your future if you're in an area where you're saying it's not possible to be fully raw vegan, or it's not even really possible to be as raw as you want to? Any plans to leave? Is that possible? Is that something you would consider? Any chance to change your circumstances? Is there, maybe if you're working a job that's not really conducive to this or whatever, I won't get too much into that, but however, whatever your circumstances are, is there any way you see those changing that would maybe cause you not to have the problems to struggle on this lifestyle? Maybe some of these, maybe you'll say, oh yeah, you know what, I just need to bounce out of where I am. I need to go somewhere that is conducive to this lifestyle, that I can find what I need, whether that's the actual food, Or maybe it's just you need some community. You need some other people around you. Some people can do it totally on their own without any community, without any support, without any other people in their life. And some people, want and need a little help. Um, so if you're going to say, yep, I think, now it's time, I'm going to start making a plan, and you make a plan to where you can go, that you can get the kind of food that you're looking for, you can get the fruits and vegetables you're looking for, that are available, that are affordable to you, and it's a realistic plan that you're actually able to pick up and change locations. Or one last little thing I want to get into here, though, before I leave, is I don't know what I can do for people that just simply have this psychological obsession with cooked food. Those are the people, I don't really have anything for you there. I mean, I feel bad sometimes, and I'll still rack my brain and, okay, what can I tell this person when they ask a question? But I've just I never struggle with that part of it. The cook that I still eat now from time to time, and even when I was going through, just coming to this lifestyle, the amount of cooked I had, I never put any guilt on that, or I never really made that such a priority. I was just trying to get more, fruits and vegetables in. I was trying to eat as much raw as possible. So I didn't really, when I have been in circumstances where I get to that circumstance where I've got raw food available all the time, for say Costa Rica, for instance, my cooked food eating has only been mostly for convenience. It's never really been kind of as a crutch or support or backup because, oh my God, I just can't eat my raw anymore. It's just like, it's just convenient, or it's expedient for where I am at the particular time. For the ones that it's just like this obsession and this psychology of cooked food, almost like, oh my God, I'm never going to eat raw. It's like people seem desperate sometimes. I don't know what to give you there. You might have to actually talk to somebody about that, because that is a little bit of obsession. When you're in an area where it's easy and possible to do fully raw. For instance, when I was in Costa Rica, if you had told me back then, I want to be fully raw, I want to come visit you, and I'm coming to Costa Rica to be fully raw. Now, if you come to Costa Rica where I was, and then you're starting to, well, this is hard, this and that, then I'm like, well, you got to go to somebody else, because you got some head issues. You just got some psychology going on there, because where I was, it was not only easy, it was easier, and it was just so simple, and you didn't really feel like cooked food, because of, when I lived at the beach, it was hot all the time. But even when I was in the mountains, I didn't eat very much. Just every once in a while, I'd have a stew or something on the weekend of just vegetables. But there, it was conducive to this lifestyle. But I'm sure there's some people that would have come there to visit me, and even after a few days, some maybe last a week, they'd be like, oh my God, I need my cooked food. So that's some psychology going on. I can't help you as much. I talk about the psychology a lot, but if you're just totally immersed in the cooked food, just for cooked sake, just for eat, I've always eaten cooked, I don't know. But as I always say, and I'll leave here, let's focus more on the whole food, plant-based aspect of it, the low-fat aspect of it, and work towards getting to a healthier place. And as I always say in these videos, not being so obsessed about being fully raw. In other words, don't sacrifice something wanting to be fully raw. Like sometimes I think people are sacrificing. They do such things to stay fully raw that they would probably be better off if they just did incorporate a little cooked food into their lifestyle. So let me go back to that one. Is it realistic in your area? Is it realistic for your circumstances? You got to step back and figure these things out for yourself, and be analytic about it. Don't be emotional about it. Don't make excuses for yourself. Remember, this is just a little conversation between you and yourself. Anyhow, that's enough for today. I think I've made the point, if I'm going to make the point. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace.